Wood fire springs forth. What bile does bubble? The black moon swings, and the sky stirs treble. Stir, 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 yes it does. By violent ends, we kill the light. Through the shadows, madness beckons. Weird at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Weird at Night!
Well, hey there, everybody. Hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the land of the great dumb beyond. The place that runs the space. The holy mountain of madness, Weird at Night. I'm your guide, Patrick Galactic, as we endeavor on a mission to discover art, music, poetry, and insanity of unlimited variety. Hello to everyone watching on Twitch and YouTube tonight. We're very glad to be with you. If you're on Twitch, make sure to use a lot of emotes when I'm on the screen, because you'll see it's a lot of fun, damn it. It's just a lot of fun. Tonight, we have music videos from Thavaron and Haunted Horses, as well as performances from Terry Monstrosity and Not For Sale. We return to Gatai, the Japanese art movement we first discussed last Tuesday. Also, due to my insane jealousy that Ash Matty and his family went to the immersive Van Gogh exhibit currently in Seattle that I could go to at any time of my own choosing, we're going to learn about the one-eared post-impressionist icon. All that and way more. But as we do every episode, we need to spin the cosmos just right. Like a game of spin the bottle, except instead of a kiss, we get the Pink Cloud and Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, basically not as good as spin the bottle. Huh, no matter. Join me now. Everybody get your singing voices ready. Love the emotes, love it, love it, love it. Fantastico, my friend, you little golden fucking pipes. Get me all sentimental and shit. You know, sentimental and shit. But no time for raw emotions here, my deadlies. No time. We've got a new animation from the multi-frame mindfuckerer extraordinaire, Madeline Williams. Amazing stuff from Madeline Williams, everybody. Amazing, amazing stuff. And oddly, in the current climate that we're living in right now, quite relatable, strangely. Now, real quick, just want to bring everybody's attention real quick to a post I put up over the weekend. Madsy is in a real bind right now and needs help. If you have funds to give, I highly encourage you to use Madsy's Venmo, which we dropped in the chat. Everything helps and is very much appreciated. But now, it's time to turbo boost this mother lover into an atmospheric mosaic of inspiration and energy. And to do that, I need you to turn rationality off and turn what the fuck to 11. This cosmic calamity ain't an accident, cowpoke. It's an extravaganza of galactic proportion. Weird at Night is a twice-weekly odd voyage through the stars. We love music. We love surreal comedy. Weird at Night, it's like a smoky patchwork quilt with Twilight Zone, 90s cable access, Pee-wee's Playhouse, and Reading Rainbow all stitched in. We're astonishingly wholesome for people who say fuck as often as we do here. More importantly than all of that, we're a show-munity. The chat is 100% where it's at. A lot of the stuff we'll be showing tonight was made by people hanging out in the chat. So, as always, we give thanks to the Queen Most High, because you're chatting amongst royalty. Seattle rapper and vibe impresario Da Queen is the true and ultimate ruler of the Waniverse. We didn't write it that way, it just happened to be the case. So, if you want to get out of this episode alive, make sure you go to Da Queen's Bandcamp and show some love. Getting back to things, don't fear the darkness, darling, we're weird. It's night. You're in the right place. Respect for each other in the flow of the show is essential. Distractors and spammers, you'll be ejected. Give us a follow, and at some point in the night, I'll put your name and the pretty lights on the screen and sing you a little tune. And if you subscribe on Twitch, which is so helpful in this unpaid endeavor to deliver abstract amazingness to the masses, I'll put everything down, grab my guitar, and write you a 20-second song on the spot. But for now, let the extravaganza begin. And we begin tonight with Showmunity superstar in Wham Fam, Naomi Bayomi Fayomi, known to the rest of the world as Naomi Jean Cooper, who has a brand new website featuring, I had created a whole thing for Naomi's thing, and I accidentally closed it. Give me one sec, folks. Bringing it back up. Okay, so we're going to take a little deep dive into Naomi's current website, which she just put up because her work is now public and available for sale. Wanted to give you a brief overview of Naomi's new website. It looks beautiful, features a ton of her work. You can learn more about her specifically. You can also look at different types of the art she's made. There's the Feel the Edge series here, but we're going to look at real quick. We're going to look at live music art. These are things that Naomi's made during shows. These are works that were made during a Jacqueline Tabor Quartet show on November 18th, 2021. You can see Naomi was quite prolific that night. This is, I believe this was for a Marina Albero performance, but it's coming up here. And as we load up, you can just kind of see there's a whole bunch of information about this, when it was created, where it was created, and what it was for. It was for Marina Albero and her band at KNKX on December 10th, 2019. You can also see that even the performance that Marina gave that night on YouTube. Naomi's got a link here. So very, very immersive and interesting stuff. And I just want to give a big shout out to Naomi. I know this has been a huge project for her. And anytime you are taking that big step to put yourself out there in a bigger, more professional way, it can be daunting. And so I just want to give big shout out to Naomi. So just dropped her website in the chat. Hope you check it out yourself. There's so much more to explore there. That is just a small taste. Also wanted to give a heads up that this Friday, the Fremont Art Walk this Friday, it's called First Friday. As part of that art walk, our friends Monster Planet open up their lair to the public and give everyone a little glimpse at how these monstrous planets were formed. I'm going to be on hand for it myself. I hope you'll join me. There's rumors of a brand new zine that they're unveiling on Friday, and an even weirder rumor that me, Patrick Galactic, yours truly, wrote a bunch of stuff for it. Could it be? Actually, yeah. I dropped a link to the Fremont First Friday page. Or actually, I'm doing that right now. I'm the link person tonight, so please forgive me. But yes, check out that website and make sure you show up in Fremont this on Friday evening. I'm stammering a little bit, but Monster Planet is amazing and they have a bunch of cool stuff. Also, how are we doing? Big wins, exciting news, any big breakthroughs? Just add me in the chat and I'll read them as we go. I've been on a tangent of wild musical creativity myself. I'm personally in the process of recording 3 songs and have several more ready to roll after those are started. So you can't always pick when these moments of creative inspiration occur, but when they do, damn it, you just got to make the most of them. And I am. And tonight, I'm going to play you all one of my songs to send us out. So stay tuned. But we got to fire the fuck up here, weirdaroos. Just, we've got Thavaron, we've got Haunted Horses, Vincent Van Gogh, Gutai, and so much more in store. But now, as always, it's time for the monster who never misses, the one and only, Terry Monstrosity.
I ain't never been cool. I ain't tryna be you, I just wanna be true, and then we'll see what happens. I ain't never been cool. I ain't tryna play rude, I just wanna stay true, and get over this. I'm fine, chillin', backbiting, time, no paradise, rarefied, reciting the finest when you paralyzed, terrified, gamble with my life on the verified, terrifying those who will roll with the edified, double negative spark thoughts and clever minds, no competitor.
Terry's got a bunch of stuff ready to unload, and I'm stoked. He's one of the most prolific creators, really, in any medium that I've ever known. Terry just released Brinkin'. He's got other tracks on the way, so stay tuned for that. Amazing stuff from Terry Monstrosity, as always. Now, we welcome back. It's time to welcome back returning WAN fam Thavaron. We played Thavaron's video for Chevrolet a few weeks back, and the reaction was universally positive. There's so much good stuff going on here. It's hard to believe someone this good is this young, but they are. This is a track called Bend Or, and is coming up right now.
I am far from you. I've been in bed for 3 whole days with nothing but my fake ID. I left the real part of me, but how real is real anyway? When I try to make you change, some love stays and some love fades, but loving you is a losing game. Enough to reach and feel your touch, but every time I try to get inside my mind, and you don't deserve that at all. But for leaving you, for leaving you, for leaving you, for leaving
Beautiful stuff from Thaveron. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. This is an artist I'm going to have my eye on going forward. I see big things in their future, and I think most of the people in the chat agreed. Thaveron is just doing absolutely incredible work. Make sure you give Thaveron a follow on the links we drop below. Amazing stuff. I had asked the group as well, any big wins, any big developments, and Bicentennial Baby said, my big win today was nervously making my way through Unfun Kitty's first official business meeting today. Look for Unfun Kitty mentions on Converge media platforms in March 2022. That is fantastic, Bicentennial Baby. I know you are a huge supporter of Converge, but also Unfun Kitty is Bicentennial Baby's business that they've been hard at work at for a very long time. So very, very excited to hear that. Also, did you know that film is dead? Well, at least that's the way Ash, Maddie, T-Boss, and Peter Cameron think. Actually, you know, it's just the name of their stereo show, and it's probably just for clout, knowing those guys. But I don't know, you decide.
Tom Holland says Marvel films are real art, as he disputes Martin Scorsese comments. Published by The Independent. He doesn't know what it's like because he's never made one, Spider-Man star said. Tom Holland has disputed Martin Scorsese's claims that Marvel films are not real art. In 2019, the legendary director enraged fans of the franchise by saying that the comic book adaptations were not cinema, and comparing them to theme park rides. Since then, many high-profile filmmakers have either made similar comments or praised Marvel, with critically acclaimed directors such as Chloe Zhao and Nia DaCosta coming on board to direct Marvel films. Speaking to The Hollywood Reporter, Holland said that, having appeared in both superhero films and Oscar-nominated movie The Impossible, he felt that Marvel films should be considered as real art. You can ask Scorsese, would you want to make a Marvel movie? But he doesn't know what it's like because he's never made one, Holland said. I've made Marvel movies and I've also made movies that have been in the conversation in the world of the Oscars, and the only difference, really, is one is much more expensive than the other. He continued, but the way I break down the character, the way the director etches out the arc of the story and characters, it's all the same, just done on a different scale. So I do think they're real art. The 25-year-old then pointed to stars such as Benedict Cumberbatch, who can currently be seen in both Spider-Man, No Way Home and the Oscar-tipped The Power of the Dog, saying that he would echo Holland's point that the process was the same in Marvel and indie films. When you're making these films, you know that good or bad, millions of people will see them, whereas when you're making a small indie film, if it's not very good no one will watch it, so it comes with different levels of pressure, he said. I mean, you can also ask Benedict Cumberbatch or Robert Downey Jr. or Scarlett Johansson, people who have made the kinds of movies that are Oscar-worthy, and also made superhero movies, and they will tell you that they're the same, just on a different scale. And there's less spandex in Oscar movies. Holland is currently appearing in Spider-Man, No Way Home, which is the highest-grossing Hollywood film of the year.
Make sure to check out Film is Dead on Fridays on the Stereo app at 7 p.m. Pacific. It's a wide and robust discussion of cinema and everybody's personal takes on cinema. And there are some hot takes that get shared, believe me, but they're mostly hilarious. I love everyone involved. Check it out. You just may too. But one thing I think we can all agree on is that Converge Media brings the love to Seattle communities and beyond. Their nuanced, transparent, and balanced coverage has been a major plus, especially during the pandemic. Check it out.
We're right here at East Precinct. It doesn't get any closer than this right now.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents.
As a small independent media company, we rely on the financial support of individuals and business members to stay on the front lines of the news that's important to you.
Hey,
what's up, everybody? It's your man, The Big O. I want to encourage you to tune in to Weird at Night right here on Converge Media every Saturday at 10 p.m.
As always, we're incredibly proud to be partnered with Converge Media. Visit the links we dropped and consider supporting their work via Patreon. I've been doing it for over a year and I've never regretted it. Neither will you. Check it out. Make that consideration. So, as I stated at the top of the show, I happened to go on the Instagram the other day and noticed a picture of a young woman at a really cool exhibit. And when I looked, I noticed the story was Ash Mattie's, and the woman was his daughter. His family went to the immersive Van Gogh exhibit here in Seattle, and like any good friend, my reaction was uncontrollable jealousy and rage. Now, I'll get to the exhibit, okay? You rest assured, the softly burning boy is gonna see it, all right? But for now, in light of my misery, I treat you to the Vincent Van Gogh's long, miserable road to fame.
Most people know Vincent Van Gogh cut his ear off, but most may not know he shot himself at just age 37. 37 years of poverty and wanderlust with a reputation for failure. He died 2 days later, but left behind some of the most influential artistic works of his generation. But he also left behind a stunning visual record of his wanderings. As a teenager, Van Gogh worked at this art dealership in The Hague, and he drew the beauty around him. He was transferred to the Paris branch in 1875, but he got fired. Officially, it was for disappearing over Christmas for an unannounced vacation. He taught at this boys' school in Ramsgate, England in 1876, but he quit to pursue his religious fervor and teach Sunday school. He wandered through the Netherlands and Belgium for some years, jumping from job to job. He painted the miners in this Belgian town while pursuing a career as a preacher. It wasn't until 1880, when he was 27, that he embraced being an artist, evidenced by numerous sketches and in letters to his brother. By 1886 in Paris, you can see his skills flourish, influenced by the Impressionism and Post-Impressionism movements in France and its notable artists. He was the romanticized idea of a struggling, starving artist, but he managed to befriend many artists of the time, including Gauguin. You can see their influences on each other here. In 1888, Gauguin stayed with Van Gogh in the infamous Yellow House. It was during these tumultuous years, 1888 through 1890, that he made all those cool paintings you've likely seen already. But his talent still wasn't recognized. He gave away a portrait to its subject during his last year in France. The subject used it to repair a chicken coop, then gave it away. He finally entered an asylum in Saint-Rémy during May 1889 and continued to paint his surroundings. He made his last move to Auvers-sur-Oise in May of 1890. Van Gogh's life was short and painful, and he probably thought of himself as a failure. But he wasn't. Though his life took a winding path, you can see him going straight towards what he did better than anybody else in the world could do.
Thanks to the good people at Vox for that video. As someone who fashions myself an artist, I can definitely say that I am not willing to suffer for it in the ways that Van Gogh did, and neither should you, okay? He definitely was just not well in a number of important ways, okay? But if you're in the Seattle area, or you're going to be anytime before the end of February, Euphony of the Month said, I gotta check that exhibit out. How long is it around? It's here till the end of February, so you have time. But make sure you get those tickets because they are going pretty fast. And the closer it is to the time you want to go, the more expensive they get. I've already been checking them out, but I highly recommend you all do too. We don't get these kind of opportunities very often. I dropped a link for it in the chat. Maybe I'll see you there. Who knows? And speaking of seeing you there, Nada Mucho has been covering the Northwest music and culture scene since 1997. They've seen us all at some point. Tonight, they have 8 track shares courtesy Nada Mucho Newsy News host Nina Wassencarry. Nina, are you ready? When I say that, That's because I'm about to transition. Are you?
Hey everyone, this is Nina Wasson-Carey bringing to you Nada Mucho, music that's new to you. Nada Mucho is 100% volunteer driven, supporting independent music and entertainment since the late 90s. Tonight, once again, we're bringing to you some fresh new music picked out just for your playlist. And for each of these artists, we're going to drop the links in the chat. And what we want you to do is click on those links and support those artists directly. This is Nina Wasson-Carey, and you are watching Weird at Night.
Never favored me. Never a chance, never a flavor. The taste is free. I wonder the influence. Wonder at the true event. Peel off every layer of
She's fun, she bad. On the dance floor now. I'm trying to burn another one down. With my jets outside. There's got to be some middle ground where we both can cry. But for now, I'll pull you tight. Onto the dance floor now. You'll get his from left to right.
round the frozen lake, and the snow will hang still in the bright blue air. Won't you please lay over, please lay over.
Something down the road didn't happen yet. Something you'd forget. Like that night in the shower. You got that tattoo on your lower back. You said you'd regret in a month or an hour. Don't speak too soon, you might lose your breath. Or your fear of death. Or the way that you went to your mother's house after you ran out on me while I was in the shower.
I'll give you one last date if you promise to stay. I'll give you one last date if you make it my way. Yeah, I'll keep it on.
Over hedges we'd headlong, and on ledges we'd land. From every height I'd fall, I'd call, I'd reach out for your hand. You sing if I have to be who I was, you know. Do I have to be who I am? Didn't the trees tell us their stories? Yeah, but we called them all liars. And they said, come down now. Picture me. Picture me. Picture me. Take what you need. Does it hurt to think? Picture me. Picture me.
Woo! Great fucking set from Nada Mucho, courtesy, as I said, of Nina Wasson-Carey. Let me try to get my camera a little more centered here today. We're Yes, Seattle Synth said, enjoying this segment, mucho. I enjoy those segments each and every episode because Not a Mucho has their finger on the pulse of what's going on, not just in Seattle, but everywhere. Also, this is the chat break, so if you're new to the show, if you need to pee or get something to drink, this is a great time to do it. Euphony of the Month says that list never disappoints. Gold. I agree with you, Euphony of the Month. And if you want to know more about those artists, make sure to go over to Twitter and follow Not a Mucho because they do share more about them throughout the week. This is also a reminder that to anybody new watching the show tonight, please follow our channel on Twitch or YouTube. It's a big help to us, and you get alerted each and every time we go live. The great unwashed algorithm goes, who's this? Maybe we should boost them a little bit. That's what I assume algorithms sound like when they're talking amongst themselves. But make sure you go check it out. Make sure you give us a follow because, like I said, you'll get notified each and every time we go live. Also, if you haven't already, please join our Discord. I just dropped a link to it in the chat. Basically, we use Discord to stay in touch throughout the week. And after every single episode of Weird at Night, we have a live chat, a voice chat after the show. Seattle Synth joined us recently, and it was great to have some new blood in there. We often have people like Dartone, people like Bicentennial Baby, Alex FV is sometimes in there, Naomi Bayomi Fayomi, Freddie Dalmastar. It's a great way to chat, to connect, and to get to know people in the Waniverse a little better. Also, are you an artist? Because if you make music, poetry, if you're a painter, if you're a dancer, if you're a drag artist, if you're a comedian, if you're a sketch comic, if you make short films, if you're an animator, if you write literature, you can get it on Weird at Night. All you need to do is submit via email or Discord. Our email is weirdatnight@gmail.com. That's weirdatnight@gmail.com. Or use the Discord link that I dropped just a minute ago to hop on over, send me a friend request when you join the Discord, and then we can start private messaging about what you'd like to do. Maybe you already have some stuff. Maybe you want to create some stuff. Maybe you need somebody to collaborate with you to help you finalize an idea. We do that here. This is community in action, folks. So collaboration is the name of the game, okay? So don't be scared. Now, coming up, coming up, we got tons left to come. The Pink Cloud and Stone Cold are here, not for sale. Gatai, Bukowski, and me, damn it. But right now, we bring back an old favorite here in the Waniverse. We featured haunted horses quite a bit in 2021, and it's not hard to understand why. They're simply fucking awesome. And tonight, we have their video Vessel on tap for all the Weird-arinos to enjoy. So, enjoy.
Party.
Let's
Remember that video we showed last episode that was filmed and put together by Jake Grabbrot? Well, that video was also filmed and edited by Jake Grabbrot. So that's somebody that you should definitely keep your ears and eyes open for. Haunted Horses, great stuff. Excellent. Sorry, I'm burping on the show. Excellent stuff from Haunted Horses. That's a little older track. It came out in, I believe, 2019. But make sure to smash the links I dropped for Haunted Horses and show them the love. But while we're talking about love, it's time to turn our attention back to the somewhat tragic situation unfolding between Stone Cold Steve Austin and the Pink Cloud. Stone Cold recently departed the Trash Planet to go on a personal mission of self-discovery via kicking a bunch of ass. The Cloud loves Stone Cold. And the truth is, friends, when a Pink Cloud loves, it loves hard. It hasn't been easy, but everyone is trying to work through it. I don't know, just check it out.
I gotta go. What? Yeah. You two are my best friends. You're giving me so much. But Stone Cold needs to ramble for a while. And when I come back, I'll be so happy to see your weird dumb faces again, and my soul will be settled. The rattlesnake loves you truly.
Don't leave us!
I know it's hard, Fluff. It's very hard.
Bitch. That's right. A mud hole has been stopped.
This is the difference in our natures. You quested for friendship, and once your quest was over, you never wanted to leave. But Stone Cold is a mover and a shaker. He can't sit still too long, or he starts to feel empty inside. He's different than us. He just needs to be alone and, whoop some ass every once in a while.
Cloud, this is your pal Stone Cold. I've been whooping serious ass the last few weeks, and it feels damn good. Damn good. Yeah. But I can't help but find myself wondering how you're doing. For every neck I step on, there's a moment of somber reflection. Sure, I may be a redneck mercenary beer-swilling son of a bitch. But your friendship has shown me that I'm more than that, too. I may be a vest-wearing rattlesnake on the surface, but beneath I'm just goddamn, what's some wimpy shit? A sweater-wearing anaconda of love. Yeah, that's right. A sweater-wearing anaconda of love. I miss your fluffy, stinky ass every damn day. Even when I'm ripping throats and stomping mud holes. I'm not sure yet when we'll see each other again. But I know when we do, it'll be badass. Your pal, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, that's pretty sweet, ain't it? Even a rattlesnake can change its, spots? Whatever. The Texas rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, is a sweater-wearing anaconda of love on the inside. I think that's all that can really be said, really. Huge love, as always, to our friend Not For Sale for keeping the beats flowing here in the Waniverse. We drop Not For Sale's links. Make sure to smash them and show some love. And, speaking of things that aren't for sale, what about things that are? That's right. If you want to go to weirdatnight.com or theshopofjuan.com, weirdatnight.com or theshopofjuan.com, you can go check out all the merch we make that you can buy to support the show. We have merch specifically to support the show, which is like our Trash Force stuff, anything with the Weird at Night logo on it, anything with Steve Germany on it, things like that. Anything character related or Weird at Night logo related will go directly to the show. But we also have an artist studio where we feature people who've been performers on the show regularly, like Bring on the Drugs, like Blazing Space, like Not a Mucho, like Madsy in the End Times, like Not for Sale, like Terry Monstrosity, and many, many more. They have shirts, hats, whatever you want. You can go find it at the Shop of Juan in the Artist Studio. And the great thing about those purchases is that every dollar of profit from those purchases goes directly to the artist you're supporting. It's just like making a purchase on Bandcamp. So make sure to go to weirdatnight.com, check out our shop, see what's there. I think you'll love it. I know I do, but also I made it. So maybe I'm a little biased. But bias isn't necessarily bad, right? Madness. What drives someone to madness, friends? These days, it can be as easy as simply opening a social media app of any kind at any time. Charles Bukowski has some theories about what it is that truly drives people to lunacy. Let's hear it. Wrong.
A woman, a tire that's flat, a disease, a desire, fears in front of you, fears that hold so still you can study them like pieces on a chessboard. It's not the large things that send a man to a madhouse. Death he's ready for, or murder, incest, robbery, fire, flood. No, it's a continuing series of small tragedies that send a man to the madhouse. Not the death of his love, but a shoelace that snaps with no time left. The dread of life is that swarm of trivialities that can kill quicker than cancer, and which are always there. License plates, or taxes, or expired driver's license, or hiring or firing, doing it or having it done to you. Or constipation, speeding tickets, rickets, or crickets, or mice, or termites, or roaches, or flies, or a broken hook on a screen, or out of gas, or too much gas. The sink stopped up, the landlord's drunk, the president doesn't care, and the governor's crazy. Or making it as a waitress at Norm's on the split shift, or as an emptier of bedpans, or as a car wash or a busboy, or a stealer of old ladies' purses, leaving them screaming on the sidewalks with broken arms at the age of 80. Suddenly, 2 red lights in your rearview mirror, and blood in your underwear. And there's always crabs and ingrown toenails, and people who insist they're your friends. There's always that and worse. Leaky faucet, Christ and Christmas, blue salami, 9-day rains, 50-cent avocados, and purple liverwurst. With each broken shoelace, out of 100 broken shoelaces, one man, one woman, one thing enters a madhouse. So be careful when you bend over.
As you saw there, that video was created by our friends over at the Pursuit of Wonder YouTube channel. It is one of my favorite places on the internet at all. There's so much good stuff there. There's a lot of content there that's just too long for us to show here on the show. So there's a ton you will never see here. So make sure you go check it out because you really can get lost down kind of a philosophical rabbit hole for an entire day. It's happened to me before. It'll very likely happen again. Now, Bukowski was obviously alive at a different time, so some of his examples may seem a little dated, but I think the larger point stands. The human spirit is resilient. We can overcome the death of a spouse or the loss of a job or financial ruin. It's in our nature to endure. But the odds and ends of life just stack up. The space we have to hold for all these seemingly innocuous things like our shoelaces or the way that person looked at us when we asked them what time it was or whatever. There's so much emotional space that we have to hold for these things that we're not even aware of that some people sometimes just crack. This is also a quick reminder that even though this episode is nearing its end, the party is not over. Okay, join our Discord server and hop on the community voice chat channel after the show. Hang out with us. I'll be there for at least 30-40 minutes tonight. Now, last week we talked about an abstract Japanese art movement called Gutai that sprang to life in the 50s and 60s and influenced artistic thought worldwide, though you may not know that because nobody ever talks about it. We focused on a few of the progenitors of the movement, and today we're focusing on another several. There will be several artists referenced in this next video, but Yayoi Kusama is primarily known as a sculptor and installation artist, but has worked in painting, fashion, performance art, and much more, and is a very, very well-known artist worldwide. An ardent devotee of countercultural thought, she's still with us today at 92 years old. This video comes to us courtesy of Christie's, and it is in Japanese. There are subtitles provided, so you can follow along, but you'll definitely want to be paying attention to make sure you get all this Gutai. Just ingest it all. Ingest it all.
日本戰後藝術家島本超三嘅藝術一直關注液體顏料嘅無形狀態，思考物料同時間嘅關係。企喺佢嘅作品面前，你會感受到作品所綻放嘅活力同埋能量。紅、黃、藍、黑嘅顏料向四方八面咁樣展開，畫布捕捉咗顏料流動嘅速度、方向同埋力量。畫面上面出現嘅紋理，好似細長嘅滴漏效果、噴射嘅斑點、厚重積聚嘅顏料等等細節，都係島本超三通過唔同嘅拋擲方法，用玻璃樽將顏料送到去一個無法干預嘅時空。玻璃碎片記載咗顏料喺着地一刻所承受嘅力度，而佢更加刻意使用唔同透明度嘅顏料，好似半透明嘅紅色對比深沉嘅泥黃色，令到唔同色彩嘅顏料嘅動能更加清晰咁樣顯示。所以島本超三嘅作品唔單止展現咗視覺嘅張力，同時亦都包含咗哲學嘅深度。
被譽為前衛女王嘅草間彌生，佢明言創作就要走喺時代嘅尖端，一直以大膽偏執嘅態度注入佢自己嘅繪畫、雕塑同埋偶發表演等等不同嘅形式，挑戰住觀眾對藝術同埋生命嘅既有認知。我哋靜心欣賞《大河》同埋《世紀末之愛》兩幅作品，會馬上俾草間彌生繪畫嘅魔力所征服。視覺會隨住畫面上面每一個嘅細點同埋圖案急速咁樣移動，繼而失去咗焦點。呢一啲重複嘅圖案就好似無數嘅有機生命單元，往四面八方嘅擴張，佔據住天同埋地嘅每一個嘅方寸。呢一片迷幻嘅畫面係嚟自草間彌生幾十年以嚟親身經驗嘅幻覺世界，記錄咗佢同埋生命同埋命運搏鬥嘅頑強意志。我哋藉住觀看作品同埋藝術家嘅主觀精神合而為一，自我消融咗身體同埋現實嘅束縛，奔向一個無限嘅境界。丁乙係中國抽象藝術嘅先鋒人物之一，超過20年以嚟，佢一直以十字或者交叉嘅符號創作名為十事嘅繪畫作品。我哋面對呢幅畫喺綠色菱形格仔布上嘅作品嘅時候，可以感受到丁乙喺創作時候嘅強烈執着。不斷重複嘅符號以短小精密嘅結構填滿咗整個嘅畫面， 表現出藝術家無比嘅專注同埋耐力。喺強烈嘅機械感裏面，我哋可以發現到自然嘅偏差同埋手感，確立咗藝術家個性化嘅介入。對丁月嚟講，十字符號本身冇任何具體嘅文化意義，佢嘅目的係要將繪畫嘅行為還原到一個最基本嘅狀態。喺賞心悅目嘅畫面背後，蘊藏住一種東方式嘅苦行精神。丁月通過作品完成咗個人思想同埋行動嘅完美結合。
Big thanks to Christie's for that video. That wasn't just Gutai art. There was some Chinese art in there. I believe they were also speaking Chinese, not Japanese, so I correct myself. But as you can see in Asian art, there is a tremendous amount of expression and abstraction that is coming through that has been incredibly influential and just not discussed in the Western world at all. So there's always more to unravel. There's always more to discover. Art is an odyssey, friends, and we are merely walking through that odyssey together. But you know what it's time for right now? It's time for the auto-write. What is an auto-write, you might be asking if you've never watched the show before? Well, friend, an auto-write is the tool of the surrealists, where essentially, I'm gonna count back from 10, and as I do, you just try to clear your mind. Once I get to 1, I'm gonna say go. When I say go, everybody in the chat and me will start furiously typing. I've been burping on the show so much tonight, Jesus Christ. Okay, so when I get to 1, I'll say go. We all start furiously typing. Whatever comes into our heads, we don't have to censor it. We don't have to edit it. It doesn't have to make any sense. And probably if it was just coming from your true subconscious mind, it wouldn't. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about how you look to everybody. Just go for it. Have a good time with it. After about 30 or 45 seconds of us all furiously typing, I'm going to say stop. When I say stop, we all hit enter or return. Everybody's auto-write appears in the chat. I read them all out loud. Then I'm going to play you a new tune of mine before we head out to Discord or till Saturday. So, once again, I'm going to count back from 10. You try to clear your mind. When I get to 1, I'll say go. When I say go, we all start furiously typing for about 30, 45 seconds. Then I'll say stop after about 45 seconds. We all hit enter or return. We all read the auto-writes. I play you the song, and then blah, we go to Discord or I just see you this Saturday. So, let's get started. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Get typing. Okay, and stop. I just dropped my auto-write in. I'll start reading that while we wait for the rest to come in. So here's mine. It's easy to think that they were never in your shoes, but I know better. Those fucking mice were in my goddamn shoes, and I'm not gonna hear anything else about it. Nothing! Do you hear me, God? but it's okay. Buns in the oven, ice cream in the pantry, there's socks on the stove, and my little Luna dog is really happy about it. Don't contradict science, it's just the way I was drawn. I'm not interested in petty soliloquies about Randy Johnson, former Seattle Mariners pitcher. Guilty art music. I forget how dark it is in the woods at night. Away from the city lights, I feel peaceful, hiding in a cabin, sitting next to the fire, watching Weird at Night. There's no sound except for the crackle of the fire and the auto-write background music. Sweet dreams, my friend. Friends, sweet dreams. Damn, Nina, that sounds fucking awesome. Let me know next time you're going there. That sounds pretty cool. I'd like to watch Weird at Night that way too. Alex F and V, if there isn't a pot of Lucky Charms at the end of the rainbow, I don't want it. There's stars on my pajama pants that look like snowflakes, and if I was a snow star, I could probably be in the movie Alive. Not that I want to be, but I would probably stir shit up a bit. Make it even worse for them, but only on accident. What? I don't know, but there's a different kind of way to see Virginia when the interstate is shut down for 60 miles for 2 days. Wow. I had totally forgotten about the movie Alive, but the minute it showed up in the auto-write, I definitely remembered. Naomi, Baomi, Faomi, get typing, get going, get around, get out, get down, get up, get across, get gone, get high, get low, get typing. Yes, do that. Mazzy in the End Times, the good tidings I bring are fraught with gel and fungal dreams. My potato riser is less pungent than my brain and will to succeed. Revolution, Madzy, begins now, again, as it does, every day. Fantastic, Madzy. Bicentennial, baby. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom over here. Plink, 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 zoom over there as I type. My neighbors start banging in the bathroom on the other side of my wall, and I have to wonder if the periodic sproing of the bathroom doorstop is intentional or a sloppy mistake. Well done, Bicentennial, baby. Well done. Euphony of the month. I walk the tightrope of these 6 strings. E to E, I play the frequencies of my inner spirit. With each delicate step, I close my eyes and just float. That's beautiful. That is Euphony of the month. That is a beautiful way to talk about playing guitar. Dartone the Third. Cigarette in hand, I am ready to write. I should write about last week. Yeah, that's good. I was so sick I couldn't drink water or swallow pills. I should have gone to the hospital, but I relied on my decade-old Army medical knowledge. I gave myself an expired IV and a shot of Zofran. Today, I ate a bunch of fried foods, so I learned nothing. Very good stuff, everybody. Very good stuff. Fantastic, in fact. Well, we did it again. We made it. Another hour of our chairs of soul sharing with reckless abandon. Weird at Night is already smoldering, and we're going to be building that fire even brighter over the next year. Hell, we're only 32 episodes shy of 200. 200! Can you believe that? I've hosted every episode and even I don't believe that. Thank you all for making this the joy that it is. No words could ever truly express how much it really means to me. Weird at Night is founded on 4 key principles. People come first, time matters more than money, art is the antidote, attack with love. Keep yourself present, believe in you because you're the best thing that will ever happen in your life. Whatever trouble today may bring, there's always more around the corner. But we are bigger than our problems, friends. We are far bigger than our problems. Now, tonight, our final artist is me. I'm gonna play a new song I just finished called Shine On Moonlight. I got a bunch of music in the works and I'm excited to finally start sharing some, so let's cue things up here. All right. As I said, this song is called Shine On Moonlight. Uh-oh. Sorry, I got a tune. Shine on, moonlight. What did you leave shaken, awaken from a dream. And I know you can't survive the past, living in memories. And I know the moment's coming fast, but not what it means. And what have my hopes become now that they brought me to my knees? I keep hanging on, I keep hanging on. Thank you, Bicentennial, baby. Shine on, moonlight. What did you need from me? Shaken, taken from a dream. And I know the moment's here at last, free from the memories. And I saw the future of the past beg for release. And don't you realize there's something more than you or me? I keep hanging on, I keep hanging on, I keep hanging on, I keep hanging on. That song is called Shine On Moonlight. I have a recording of that song that I'm working on right now that I will share it with you here first before I play it anywhere else. I'm Patrick Galactic. We are Weird at Night. Take good care of you and love your people every chance you get. I'll see you at Saturday at 10 p.m. Pacific right here after the show, only on Discord.
You're weird at night. So weird at night. Thanks for being so weird at night. For 100 nights. Weird at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Weird